Good morning, everyone. Let me see if that's too. Nope, then that's too light. All right, my bad. All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. It is a beautiful day. Look at that. The birds are chirping and they're singing. Let's go out on the deck, on this dirty deck. I apologize. And look at that. Look at the moon. Can you see it? Looking as beautiful as it possibly can. So far away. Now I say good morning to you, but obviously it's like 7 o'clock at night. Oh, look at that. Those are mosquitoes or baby mosquitoes. This has got to be cleaned. It rained like crazy. So we're going to get off the deck. As much as I want to stay on the deck, I really enjoy just, sitting here and just taking it all in. Chemtrails coming down. Ridiculous. Well, maybe this time it's not chemtrails. But it looks like it to me, and they cut it off right when they got above my house. Well, praise Jesus. But you know what? We are not discouraged. Let me turn this off. All right. We are not discouraged. But we are disappointed. Nope, we're not even disappointed. We're just saddened. That's all. But anyhow, I got myself up out of bed. Did my morning routine, y'all. Took my meds, my hormones. And that first time when you splash that cold water on your face to revive you when you wake up, just to give you that splash. Because I'm not going to shower until after my workout, but I have to wash my face in the morning to put my cream on. So that is such a refreshing feeling. I love it. I love the feeling of that when I'm splashing that water on my face. It's just great. All right, so let's get on to what it is, because I'm getting captivated by all of this. I'm kind of like forgetting what to say, and I'm just enjoying this. But we're going to have to enjoy it through a screen, because I don't want any bugs. So I'm going to slowly move you guys over, and we're going to go right here, and we are going to look into my Ketolife grocery haul. So let's look in there. There's a lot in there. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to put this on the chair and then pull it out. So Jesus gave me the start that I needed, and I am grateful. One thing that is not in the haul that we have is PB2. And I'm sure I probably showed you guys this a ton of times, but this is the best protein. Not protein, peanut butter. Because, face it, we all love peanut butter. But this one I like better because it's 60 calories per serving, which is 2 tablespoons. I'm trying to get that glare out, but 1.5 grams of fat, and the carbs. They're very low in carbs, and only 1 added sugar. So there's a lot of good peanut butters out there, but I prefer this one. And I know those of you that are doing keto know that fat is not the enemy, but I found out something. And here is my Chobani yogurt for today, which is, for the morning, is black cherry, which is great. And speaking of that, that is fine. I don't have any more imbalances. There's no more of the keto smelling pee. Keto pee. There's no more keto pee. My body's adjusted. My floras and faunas are finally balanced out. And it wasn't bad. It really wasn't bad. And then, of course, I nipped it in the bud early. And I definitely recommend this book. I was doing some reading on it. This guy is great. He has a testimony. You don't write a book about keto unless you're a professional doctor or you're certified or whatever. But this guy went through some things. So we are doing good. And I'm going to do some journaling, and I'm going to put some stickers on before I even start my workout, just to get a little bit of mind therapy. So I have a grocery haul, and these are something that I have loved to eat for years, ever since I was a kid, is eggplant. I ordered organic, so these are supposed to be organic eggplant. These are 100% keto friendly, or keto. I'm not sure if they're keto certified, but I know they are keto friendly. And I love eggplant. I don't care how you fix it, but for me, I fix it the cleanest way possible. And those of you who've been with me for a while, you've seen me cook eggplant before. So, yeah. So I'm going to indulge in a little bit of eggplant. And something else that is extremely keto friendly, maybe keto certified, is just your yellow squash, your zucchini squash, your yellow squash. You kind of want to be careful with butternut squash. But this is what I got. I had them to send me because I love squash, and I love the fact that I can eat this without any guilt. I can eat a nice amount of it. So the zucchini and the eggplant are going to get pan fried in coconut oil. Oh, I can't wait. And that is going to be a wonderful, wonderful treat. And I know this is going to sound weird because this is a vegetable, this is a side dish. But for me, eggplant and squash is a great side dish if I have like baked chicken. But that's probably the only thing I'm going to eat it with. You can eat it with fried chicken. I know that's great, but I love the natural sweetness that's in it. It's not a sweet fruit, but for me, it has a sweetness. So I like to pan fry it in coconut oil and then just eat it by itself with nothing else, just by itself. All right, and I got this. These are called Real Good, and they're 23 grams of protein, 3 net carbs per serving. Now, yes, this is a processed food, and I don't recommend this to be something that's in your regular plan, but it's nothing artificial, no added hormones. So there you go. There's your red flag, no added hormones, which means that the chicken can be raised with hormones, but they didn't add any to it. The Real Good company, they didn't add any hormones. So they're letting you know that if there are any hormones in here, they didn't put it in. Otherwise, it would say hormone free. So this is not something I would recommend on a regular basis. But it is lightly breaded chicken strips. The chicken is made from breast, but it's also made with rib meat. Thumbs down, because rib meat is like really cheap stuff. So again, and here you go. Federal regulations permit the use of hormones of steroids in poultry, but I just know no added hormones and hormone free are two different things. So, this is called Real Good, and they have a mission statement on the back, and they're available to talk to listen and be transparent. And they have a 1-800 number and how you can contact them. This impresses me. Okay. This impresses me. I would put this in my conventional oven, or I might put it in my air fryer. Net carb count assist on tracking carbs that impact blood sugar. Should be subtracted from total carbs since it is mainly impact with sugar. So you've got 4 net carbs, 1 thing of fiber, and 3. That's a good balance right there. Safe handling instructions. And right here you have your, chicken breast with rib meat, water, chickpea flour, whey protein concentrate, salt, baking soda, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, white whole egg, fried in canola oil. Okay, of course, canola oil, thumbs down. But at least it's chickpea flour, So you got 4 ounces is 130 calories. I'm going to say, my hands were small, but I'm going to say 4 ounces. I think an ounce is a handful. I think I got to check it, but just get you a little cup or something. But you've got 5 servings per container. So I would say 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be really small. It's probably going to be like a handful. 4 carbs and low in fat. So I'm going to say that I'm feeling them. If you decide to get this, this is all that's in the bag. So section it out. And when you feel like you've got 4, what do you got? 5 little sections, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know you're not getting many nuggets. All right, which is fine. But I wanted to try these out. And then, of course, I got my pork rinds. And I got them, I got 2 bags of the original Food Lion pork rinds. And I know you might say, oh, Food Lion. Believe me, I said the same thing, but it was $2.29 for a 4-ounce bag, and they taste real good. What I like about for my pork rinds, I don't like them when they're real small and hard to crunch. And the Food Lion ones, they're big and they're soft and crunchy. They're not hard like burnt. Very few of that in there. So, anywho, that is today's Keto Life Keto Life grocery haul. So, yeah, and then there was the peanut butter. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to finish the start of my day. And I don't have anything else that I can think of that we could talk about. I did my stretches. I did my prayers, my first morning prayer, my tithe prayer, I call it. And in here is my Propel. I have Propel because that takes care of my electrolytes. So I'm getting my electrolytes in. I'm getting my flora and fauna taken care of, and my biotics. And all I have to do now is drink my Pacific something. What do you call it? Bone broth for collagen. I don't use the collagen powder. I want to get it the natural way. Just give me the bone broth. I don't want to have to worry about this powder and that powder, and MCT oil and measuring this, and is it really 100% or is it fake? Just give me the coconut oil. Give me the bone broth, and so that's just keeping it simple. That's the one thing I've learned about this keto thing is you want to try to keep it as simple as possible so that it can be something that is sustainable, something that is not going to inconvenience you or be a hassle. You know what I mean? And then you'll want to do it because it's not a big deal. Oh yeah, before I go, one thing that I did learn, I had 2 episodes. I bought the fat bombs, right? Because there were a couple of days where I wasn't getting enough fat. And the fat bomb overloaded my liver, and I just had immediate diarrhea. So I was like, okay, maybe instead of eating a whole fat bomb, just eat half a fat bomb. And it was the keto peanut butter cups. They are so good. It's like eating a Reese peanut butter cup. It was so good. So I devoured the whole thing. And that took me to the bathroom. So that means, okay, your liver is not used to processing that much fat at one time. And so what I did was I said, okay, well, hey, let's eat half. Let's eat half and see how that turns out. Still took me to the bathroom. So now I know I cannot have the keto bombs. So I said, well, hey, maybe it's just the peanut butter cup. Why don't you try the other fat bomb? So I tried the other fat bomb that had the caramel and the chocolate. Same thing. So now I know that I don't want to do that. I don't want to put that much stress on my liver because I don't have to have a fat bomb. I don't want to do that. So, so the fat bombs are going to be out for me. I might take one bite and that's it, just for the sake of flavor. Or I might give them to Gary, but I'm not going to give him that peanut butter cup. I'm telling you, it's that good. So what I'll probably do is maybe just take one little bite just for flavor's sake and see how that goes, because half is too much for me. And I've noticed that throughout my journey, my health wellness journey through life, even when I was young and fit, a serving would be too much for my body sometimes with things, with certain types of vitamins and certain types of foods or whatever. And it's like my body couldn't handle it. It was just like too much. So I'm not surprised about that. So let's see, is there anything else? Nope. I can't think of anything else. But I do feel like I've lost some weight. I'm finally feeling smaller. I look in the mirror and I look like, oh, yeah, she might have lost a little bit, maybe maybe 5 pounds, but I'm feeling better. That is a definite thumbs up. I am feeling better. Thank you, Jesus. I am feeling better. And that's just a relief. I feel more energetic. I feel, what can I say? I'm just gonna say I feel more energetic, less aches, less pains in my muscles and joints. I still have my knee problems though. I still have to elevate my knees, especially after a workout on that climber. But I can tell that there's a difference that's going on, and my body is finally adjusted, to this lifestyle change, and I'm cool with that. So, yeah, that's all I can think of right now. If there's anything else, I'll think of it. It'll pop in my head once I've stopped recording. You know how that goes. So, yeah, so I'm realizing, y'all, that, maybe too much fat might not be good for me. So I've got to do a really good ratio. Long as the carbs are below my requirement, that makes me feel good. Long as my caloric intake is below my requirement, I'm good to go. My thing that I'm managing or paying even more attention to is the fat level and the fat ratio with the protein. So everybody's keto experience is going to be different, probably. So do your research, read up on stuff, get you a chat box, and get as much information as you can, because Google is limited. Like, hey, Google, can you answer this? Is limited compared to a chat companion. So that's it, and pray your way through everything. And I will see y'all in the next video.